Yo, what is up? Welcome back to another YouTube video. And if you're wondering why I have my hat on at 7 in the morning, I wake up, I go on a morning walk, and my hair was a little messy today. So I didn't feel like it getting in my face, so I just put my hat on, okay? Besides the point. Anyways, thank you so much for clicking on the video. I have no idea where I'm gonna take this today, but what I think I'll do for now is just kind of show you guys like what I eat, what I do in the morning, maybe another little time lapse because I got some pretty good feedback on the last video and I genuinely enjoyed putting it together. So we'll see where I take this video, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next clip. As always, have a wonderful day, and I'll catch up with you guys in just a second. Alright guys, so what you see me doing here is making my breakfast. So this was my pre-workout meal that I usually have for meal 2. But since I was training earlier than usual, I just made it very first thing. And then you also see me making Adri's breakfast on the side when she just ended up having a little bagel egg bacon sandwich. I almost forgot there. All right, boys, as you just saw there, just made some breakfast for myself and Adri. For me, I'm having cream of rice with frozen blueberries, peanut butter, dark chocolate, and whey protein on top. So like, let me show you guys what I do here, if you can even see it. So can you see that? You can kind of see that. So look, you just pour the whey on top. That looks pretty sick. All right, fellas, so breakfast is served. Now, if you want to make your girl happy, just do something small for her. Start small, dude. It's not fucking hard. Just made her some bagels, eggs, bacon, so she can make herself some sandwiches. I have my food there. It literally took no extra time because I was making my food anyways. Hers was done before mine. And it's a win-win situation. You're both happy, you're both fed, right? Anyways, I'm about to eat this. Then I'm gonna go work over there. And then it's legs. So usually my first meal is no fat, no fucking fat, no carb. It's just eggs basically, just because I like to, whenever I eat carbs first thing in the morning, I'm very like food focused and I get more hungry. But since I'm training legs and those sessions take a bit longer, I'm going earlier to the gym. So just decided I'd have my pre-workout meal right now. And I will show you guys some clips there. And as always, guys, you already know, we are going to be using the Nitro Surge pre-workout. Shameless plug, use code ANT if you want to support me. It really does help. As always, supplements never needed, but if you want to support, just know it is very, very appreciated and it does help me a lot. But that being said, guys, I will just catch up with you guys when I am getting ready to go to the gym, or as I'm making my pre-workout little drink, and show you guys what I do there, give you guys some value, okay? So I'll see you guys then. Yo, welcome back. I'm feeling good. I just got a good chunk of work done over there at my beautiful desk. It is now just about time for me to go lift. It's about 10. I have my little pre-workout snack here. I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna host the Mindset Monday for my clients. Guys, the topic for this week, and this is something you can apply into your life, is setting goals. So literally something I just did in my journal right there, that one, is I set goals for myself and for this YouTube channel, right? Because this is something I've done in the past. It's always been a goal of mine as a kid. I've said this before, I've loved doing YouTube as a kid. I used to do this all the time, but I've always fallen off. That bullshit. You fall off track, you get back on track, you fall off, it's bullshit, right? But the thing is, I've consistently tried, but one thing that's made this time different, and I feel a lot more, not motivated, that's not the right word, but just inclined to do it, is I've actually written down goals for myself. Smart goals, right? As you grow as a person, you learn. One thing I've learned as a person is be specific with your goals. So before, I used to write 100 subscribers, right? Or something like that. But now it's reach 100 subscribers by November 2022 or October 2022. So that is my goal, right? My first milestone, right? I'm not gonna share my whole goal, right? Because that's just like, that's for me, that's for Coach Ant, right? But that's something you should apply into your life as well. If you want to achieve a fitness goal, if you want to achieve a business goal, if you want to achieve a financial goal, write down, I want to make this amount of money by this date. Don't just write, make more money, because what does that mean? Right? When someone tells me they want to lose weight, okay, how much weight do you want to lose? When do you want to lose it by? Right? The best way to get to your goal is be specific. All right, YouTube, now we are back. We are wearing the new strength unit launch, size 3X, right? If you want a super big, oversized hoodie, if you like wearing that sort of stuff, this is a size 3X. I am 5'5", 162 pounds, around there. Not the biggest guy, obviously, but I mean, it fits me. So if you need to size up or size down, do as you need to. But guys, trust me, the most fucking comfortable hoodie to train in. And I'm not just saying that. Like, before I was even working with Strength Unit, I used to buy their stuff just because I love it. It's like literally my favorite brand. So this is the No Expectations hoodie in a size 3X. So the one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about real quick was the intro workout. So what I have in here, okay, in here is Gatorade powder, potassium salt, and pink salt. Okay, so potassium salt is just basically a salt substitute, so it's just straight potassium. It's in a little blue shaker. It's called New Salt, NU salt. So guys, the reason I have an intro workout is just so I can get a sustained source of energy throughout my session. One thing I used to notice before I started implementing it about 1.5 years ago is towards the end of my session, my sets and reps were just kind of half-assed. Because the session is long, right? Towards the end, you start to get a little bit fatigued. And it becomes more of like a junk volume sort of thing just because you're so tired, okay? Try the intro workout, Gatorade powder, New Salt, pink salt. I promise you, it will change your training life, okay? But other than that, about to go hit some legs. We got the little shorts. So I'll get some content for you there and post it on here. So should be a very good session. I'm very much looking forward to it. I gotta be back here by 3. So I'm gonna head out. I'll speak to you guys in just a little bit. Peace. All right, guys. So real quick, I wanted to do a voiceover for this first part of the top set on my high bar barbell squats, just because if I didn't, the Drake song that's playing in the background would definitely get copyright striked. So very good set here. This is a 2 rep up from the last rotation, and I'm very, very proud of this set. I'm really trying to drive this barbell squat up to 365 for 9 by the time this gaining phase is over, and I have a lot of time to do that. And if things keep progressing the way they are now, I reckon I'll be there within the next 6 to 7 months, which is very, very exciting to think about. But yeah, I'll let the second half play out just so you can hear some of the last reps and the intensity there. So yeah. Finished up my leg 1 session. This is my barbell squat and lunge session. So very good session. No complaints at all. No pain. No, I was here a little bit longer than I would like. But again, my leg sessions always take a while, so there's nothing new there. As far as my barbell squat top set, I got a +2, which is good. My back off set, +4, which is pretty nuts. But then again, that's a lighter weight, and it's just about like cardio, because it's like barbell squats for high reps, which is insane. I got 16. I'm gonna try to take 245 for 20. Anyways, the other notable thing about this session is lunges. I went from 50-pound dumbbells for 2 sets of the basketball court back and forth. Counts as 1 set. I did 2 sets of 55-pound dumbbells. So that's a new all-time PR, and I really did not want to grab the 55s because I knew it was going to be hell. But that's why I kind of did it anyways. I was like, you know what, like I'm gonna have to get stronger anyways, just fucking do it, you pussy. So I did it. It was not fun. Like it really wasn't. Like it's just mentally tough. But that's the reason that exercise is there in the first place, right? You don't see anyone doing it. But yeah, so good session. I am going to go home. I am going to eat, maybe show you guys a meal, maybe not. I do have to work today, so I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of that. It's just like a little part-time job I picked up. So I think it'll be interesting for you guys to see. But other than that, I will see you guys at home. Welcome back to part 2 of this video. Tuesday the 16th, I believe. I just went to the gym earlier to do some cardio, some Stairmaster, and some posing, and now I'm headed to work. So what I really want to do today, guys, is get you some content of what I do for work, okay? Aside from my coaching business, passion project, I also have a job. So I will get some clips for you there. I think it'll be pretty neat for you guys to see, and it's really fun. So see you guys there. I just finished work about 2 hours ago. I went to the grocery store with Adri, and now we are back finishing off the night with a meal that you can't see too well, right? But we have 50 grams avocado, 200 grams rice, 100 grams tilapia, some veg, and I'm gonna finish off with 2 rice cakes just after this, chocolate rice cakes to be exact. But it's been a pretty good day. As you got to see a little bit of what I do at work, it was a very, very humbling experience. Just it's so different than like your typical bodybuilding, you know, like weightlifting stuff. So it was a very humbling experience, and I'm very, like, to be frank, dog shit at it. But I will get better, and that's like something, you know, that keeps me going back and like getting better at it. So yeah, but I do want to get this video up before Friday, so we'll see if I hold true to that. And if I do, can we get 5 likes on this video, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, please. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. All right, YouTube, how are we doing? So I just took a scoop of pre, and I feel wired. Like, I am not exaggerating. I wish I was like faking this, but I feel like that sound like a fucking like crackhead saying that. But just about to make my intro workout like I touched on in that last video, or maybe this video I covered it in, who knows. But it is day 3 of the vlog. RDL is about to go down. I am going to film it and put it in this video. And then this will probably be the last day of this kind of little long video. So again, shout out to Charlie for the idea. I really enjoy kind of like the idea of making one short video and then another one that's a bit longer and a lot more in depth. So actually, wonderful idea. I would have never thought of that. At least not as soon as, you know, he suggested it. But yeah, I will see you guys at the gym. I will let you guys know how the session goes. And I may even go to Academy after, because I need to pick up some new shorts for work, because my old ones have ripped and they have like a little hole and like my bum. So probably not appropriate for work. But yeah, guys, I will see you there. Peace. Alrighty, boys and girls, wanted to give you a quick little voiceover over this RDL set. Honestly, this was a very good set. I got +3 reps here, or +2, I believe, because I got 8 the session prior. This is 10 here. Now, I will be very critical of myself, and I could be potentially overthinking this, but my eccentrics, I feel like, were a bit quicker than I would like. That being said, I am not going to take 295 again, just because I know I've taken it before, for example, for 8 with even better control than this. So next session, 305 will go down regardless, possibly 315 for a confidence set of 4, meaning nothing close to failure, just leaving RIR on purpose, which isn't something I usually do, but yeah, we will see. So very good set here, very pleased with this, and yeah, getting super close to that 315 by 6 RDL. All right, guys, welcome to the end of the video. Today is Friday, so I did not get it uploaded by Friday, but I did get it on a Friday. So I was gonna do it yesterday, but I decided just to keep the ending a little bit separate, just because a few things happened from the last time I got a clip. So I got like an injury, kind of, sort of, on my left leg. I was doing some rail jumps, practicing, you know, like my parkour, trying to get better at it. And I landed, I like ate shit. I landed on my shin on the rail, and I don't know how, like the back of my calf / hamstring area, right behind the knee, is very tender and it feels weird. So hopefully it's recovered in time by Sunday, which is leg day, my favorite day. And if not, I'll just have to push it back, because honestly at this point, my ego, you know, the fun part of me wants to go train legs, but it's just not smart, and I don't want to risk a worse injury. I'd rather just let it recover. And then I ended up spraining the right ankle shortly after, like 2 hours later, because I stepped in a hole. So I'm just beat up, but we are good, man. I'm about to go train some push, but real quick, just wanted to end off the video on a good note. If you've watched this far, I just want you to know that I very much appreciate you, and I appreciate you taking the 19-20 minutes out of your day to watch me live my day. And like I said, this whole YouTube thing, it's gonna be a thing now. It's not one of the things that I've you know, oh, I'll do it this day, that day. No, I made a commitment to myself. It's goal. I have goals now, so this is gonna be a thing. So I just wanted to say that if you're watching this, you are a very big part of the reason why I do this. So thank you so much. I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a blessed day. Coach Ant out. Peace.